Hi guys, and welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm Chef Faz Ahmed and I am going to show you British Indian restaurant cooking. So today we're going to do a very popular side, one of my personal favourites, a mushroom bhajee. What you're going to need is 2 teaspoons of oil, 1 teaspoon of garlic and ginger, 1 teaspoon of tomato puree, 1 teaspoon of mixed powder, desi style mixed powder, sprinkle of salt, 1 tablespoon of base gravy, 6 mushrooms, 2 sprinkles of coriander, quarter of a tomato, about a quarter of an onion, and a small slice of green pepper. So yeah, here we go. So we're going to cut the mushrooms first. I'm only going to show you how to cut 1 or 2, and then if you do the rest. So cut it in half, then cut it in slices, sort of like this. Or if you're very quick and you want to do it quicker, you can cut it in half like this, which will take you half the time. Balance it. And that's it. So sort of like that. You want about 5, 6 depending on the size of the mushrooms. Okay, so you've got a quarter of an onion or half, whatever. You just need a few, cut it in half, and then a few small, very thin slices like this, just like that. The thinner the better, it'll cook faster. So that was about a quarter. Then a very small bit of a green pepper, and again the same size. Sort of like that, and then mix it around. Okay guys, so you then start off with 2 teaspoons of oil. Then you have I'd say about half or 3/4 teaspoon of garlic ginger. Can you hear that sizzling? That's getting ready to cook. Then you have our peppers and onions that we previously cut up, and just a sprinkle of salt in there. Once the onions caramelise a little bit and it's got soft, you've got your 1 teaspoon of tomato puree, 1 teaspoon of our mixed powder, desi style mixed powder. Then you put our mushrooms cut up in here. And then just put it on lower gas so the spice is infusing into the mushrooms. And then we have our base gravy. You just need a very tiny amount, 1.5 tablespoons. Some restaurants don't actually put any base gravy, they just let it cook. I like to give it a little bit, but it can, if you leave it for a while, it can release more liquid. The mushrooms tend to release quite a bit of liquid, so it's a dry side, so you just need to let it cook, let the mushrooms just melt a little bit. Leave it to kind of cook for a little bit. You don't want to leave it too long, otherwise the mushrooms will go very soft. So you want it a little bit crunchy, but not too much. So while that's cooking, leave it on slow gas. Just got half a tomato here. Just gonna at the end put a couple of slices of tomato in there. I can really start smelling the mushrooms. So yeah, keep stirring with that throughout. And then once it's got quite soft, the mushrooms, not too soft that it's really kind of breaking off, but just a little bit edible. Then you just sprinkle some coriander on there. And the 2 pieces of tomato. Put that on there. Let it cook for about a minute or so with the tomatoes in. And then we're ready to serve out. Ready to serve out this lovely dry mushroom bhajee. And then a sprinkle of coriander. And there you have it, a lovely mushroom bhajee.